One obvious omission here is Taylan Bulut, and that is because he has been sold to Besiktas. They've been looking for him for the last couple of years now, but they finally made a deal with Schalke. 19-year-old will go to Besiktas on a transfer fee. The comment says, as a club, we've been in close contact with Taylan and his agent over the past few weeks. The move to Besiktas represents a fitting solution for all involved from both a sporting and financial perspective, said Yuri Mulder. The fact that Taylan is joining one of the top teams in Turkey speaks to the quality of our academy. Together with everyone that has been part of this journey over the past 5 years, I'd like to thank Taylan for his efforts for our club and wish him all the best in the future. Taylan says, I've been very grateful to Schalke at the time that I've been able to spend here, from my first training sessions with Will Landgraf to winning the U17 Bundesliga title and playing with Norbert Elgert for the U19s. I'll be taking several great memories with me, said Bulut. I wish the club and their loyal supporters all the best ahead. So, Taylan Bulut goes. It's bittersweet moment for sure because a guy, a lot of talent. We all like Taylan Bulut a lot. He provided a lot for us last season. Were hopeful this year. Obviously, he started out last year with a bang, kind of tailed off in the middle of the season, but still a very good player, high potential. But it's one of those things again, where we're producing products and then we're selling them. We're in that cycle again. It'd be nice to develop them further, but financial reasons, we have to get rid of these players. And so we get some money back. Not much, honestly. You know, it's a little bit money, and if you hear what Baumann is saying, it's like, look, it's not enough yet to make any expensive players, expensive signings. We'll see how that goes, but I don't know. It's a move, I guess. We'll see how many players we offload. Silla's the next question, which we'll get to here in a minute. Anderlecht are expecting to sell Kasper Dolberg. The Mavs have set their sights on Musa Silla. The Malian has been on Anderlecht's radar for a long time, but he's not the only option. So clearly, this is somebody who Anderlecht are looking for, and we knew that many teams are probably going to be going after Musa Silla. Will we sell him or not? That is the question. Now, one of the reasons we thought maybe we weren't going to sell him is because we heard Ba was potentially going to Queen's Park Rangers. Well, apparently that deal has fallen through here. FC Schalke 04 frustrated by Queen's Park Rangers' handling of Ba's transfer. So, if you haven't heard, Ba will remain with the Royal Blues here. So despite Schalke and Queen's Park Rangers having twice reached an agreement over the transfer, the move will not go ahead. The English Championship side informed Schalke of their decision early in the hours on Wednesday. So for whatever reason, there was some issues going on where they couldn't come to a full agreement for whatever. Maybe it was a player or something like that. Maybe the player wanted too much. I don't know. Schalke says, we were very frustrated with QPR's conduct over the past 2 weeks, and Schalke's board members, Frank Baumann said, this period has been marked with delays without any substantive explanation, as well as days without any response or calls or messages. So they're really throwing Queen's Park Rangers under the bus. For us, a transfer, especially after 2 agreements between the clubs, should be handled in a more cooperative manner. Baumann added that the club had so far deliberately refrained from commenting publicly out of consideration for the player in the situation. So, looks like the player will be remaining with Schalke here, not for the foreseeable future. So maybe that opens the door for Musa Silla to head on out to another team if the funding is there. I know we've heard repeatedly that Schalke want at least 6 million euros for the player. So we'll see if the price is matched, or if they get desperate for funding that they sell them for less, right? To be determined. I mentioned Peter Remmert. No Peter Remmert in this game for Schalke, and that is because he picked up an ankle injury in practice.